Hello, I'm Christine, and today's reading is a reading for the 23rd to the 30th of November 2020. And on the 30th of November, we have a full moon in Gemini, and it's also a lunar eclipse moon. And we'll be able to talk about that a little bit at the end of the reading. We'll see how the cards play out in the connections with that. I'm going to be just change cameras so you can see me working with the cards. I'm working with the Universal Weight deck. It's a beautiful deck, has lovely soft colours. It's a little bit big. I usually work with smaller ones, but I felt drawn to sort of use these cards today. And so I just go with intuition. Oh, we have someone jumping out. Finances is a big thing. An opportunity to improve finances and improving finances through hard work. We'll see if that one comes out in the spread again. I'm going to be doing a version of the Celtic Cross that an adaptation, and well, you'll see. There's many ways to read a Celtic Cross. There's so many versions in books, and then once you read with it over a few years, you start playing with it yourself. And it's a general reading, so like with all general readings, take what fits and leave what doesn't fit. Overlap these. Yep, that's working. So there's an atmosphere around you of relationships and giving, and also wanting to keep money in check and slowing the whole money thing down. And that's what the challenge is, wanting to sort of be giving and sharing and generous, but also knowing the challenge there that you also have to put the brakes on with the finances with the Knight of Wands, because if you look at the two cards, he wants to go somewhere, and the challenge here is no, standing still. And regarding with their suits with that, you may have been recently just being able to live quite carefree, but the time has come where that's caused a little bit of stress, and there's things that you need to cut out, and you need to be in charge of your life a little bit more. You may be finding that that's what's happening with that. So by the middle of the week, these are just sort of atmosphere and sort of setting it all up with this way I'm reading this today. So by the middle of the week, by the beginning of the week, there's a little bit of conflict perhaps for you over wanting this competition of wanting to socialise and where the finances are to do it. And there's this inner conflict happening with the mind and it as well. For many of you, you have a creative idea and you're just wanting to move forward by the middle of the week with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands, and you'll find that you'll be getting this urge to be having activity, creative work behind the scenes as well, but working also, wanting things to happen a lot more quickly with this, because there's this sort of fire energy with this. And then also that's with the middle of the week, and by the end of the week you may find that you've come to sort of some agreement. Someone from the past is going to sort of help you to get things in order again, and relationships restored, and you're going to find opportunities to restore relationships, but still sort of feel that sense of control, of not controlling, but just that sense of control, because with this feeling out of control. And so with these cards, the Emperor there is that you are about stability and being happy by the end of the week. Stability and happiness is important, but having to sort of put that energy in and work into it, doing that in the middle of the week to bring this about. So interesting to recap the cards, but beginning of the week there's this conflict, but this carefreeness is passing, and a lot of being very carefree at times are out the door. So getting back to the full moon in Gemini on the 30th, which is a lunar eclipse, this relates to change and uncertainty in love, relationships, and money. Interesting, the cards have reflected this as well. There's tension and anxiety, and it's a good time to be flexible and find opportunities how you can to improve your relationships and your finances. And to look at the card at the bottom of the deck, there's this tension, as the cards were saying, but the best way to override that, for those that watch my videos, you'll realise whenever I get a swords card at the ending of something, I always put another energy card over the top to see, well, what next? And you'll find that you'll be able to overcome any tensions that come your way for that week by just trusting your own inner guidance and staying put and learning about a few things, going in your own inner wisdom. And sometimes we can achieve something by doing nothing, and perhaps some meditation will help overcome any stresses and worries. I talked about the tensions and the anxieties with the planetary influences with the lunar eclipse. I'd like to thank you for watching. I'll just flip that. I hope you enjoyed this quick reading, and I'd love to hear your comments on what's happening for you and any effects you're feeling from the lunar eclipse on November the 30th. And until then, I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.